Good morning. It's Friday, November 22nd, about 6 a.m. Central Time. Overnight, the precious metals are exploding, and this comes despite the recent strength of the U.S. dollar and the gold-silver ratio, trading at one of the highest levels since September. So looking at the overnight price action, you have December gold at $2,700. That's up $25. The high of the overnight session, $2,712. We'll want to keep an eye on that, and we won't want to see that market trade below the overnight session low, which is $2,670. Looking at December silver, up 38 cents at 31.33. So big move up in the silver market. And it's nice to see that gold and silver are trading together because of the fact you look at copper down 5 right now at 411. You look at aluminum down 37, platinum down 3, and palladium down 28. So the disconnect here between China-related and industrial metals with the silver market is very important for the recovery. Now you look at the dollar index, huge move overnight, breaking out through 108. It had a 100-point range in the overnight market, and this comes as the euro fell to the lowest level in 2 years as traders bet that the ECB would have to cut interest rates more aggressively in order to boost its economy. Business activity in two of the main regions in the European Union had contracted more than expected. So the market's implied odds, and it's very important, for an interest rate cut in the ECB had jumped from 15% yesterday on up to 50%. So it looks like they're going to have to aggressively cut rates. Now, what that spills over is to the U.S. economy. The expectations for our interest rate cut is sitting at about 60% right now. So we're going to want to monitor to see if that continues to travel upward, and then interest rate cut expectations out into 2025. You want to remember the inverse correlation between the dollar index and the euro and the dollar index in gold. The fact that the dollar is up and gold is up is very important here. Now, you do have gold futures set for one of its largest gains since October 2023 on a weekly basis. Gold futures are up about 5.5% right now. Back in 2023 in October, they were up about 7%. So it's really going to start to grab some headlines. And I would expect to see a lot of mainstream media covering this gold market because of the fact they've been focused on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, they'll take a victory lap that it hit 100,000. But what's more important is that gold market for us going up and dragging the silver market up with it. Now, a couple things here. You look at the ETF flows. Big flows into the gold market yesterday, big outflows in that silver market over the past 3-4 days. What's really important on the silver market from a technical standpoint is that it's broken that downward channel. Since November 1st, we've sold off. We've broken back above that. Something else, we're holding the 100-day moving average on silver over the past 4 trading sessions after that washout down to 29.75. After that, we saw a lot of long-term investors come into that market. That's what really bidded it up that following session. And then 31.61, that's the important level that we want to monitor. So trading between the 100-day and that 31.61, if we break above that, we should see a lot of new money come out of some of the momentum chasing assets, the MSTR, Bitcoin, Nvidia, and come back into the silver market. Now, what's really important is on the gold market, and I put this chart, it's going to be a little bit backwards. Throw a couple things up on your chart. Do me a favor. Put the 100-day moving average. We've broken back above that on the gold market. Throw up DMI plus and minus. We're starting to see those converge on the gold market. What that means is that the downside momentum is losing quite a bit of steam, and the upside momentum is really coming into the gold market. Throw up stochastics, you could see them rising from oversold territory. And then finally throw up the MACD, which is starting to turn positive. A lot of different trading systems, algorithms, and programs utilize MACD. And once it goes positive, they will only attack that market from a bull standpoint. So you're going to want to see gold futures really get that breakout to the upside, and that's where silver futures could be up 60, 80 cents, or even $1 here from this point. So we want to keep an eye on that 31.61. I think right around there is going to be pocket resistance. They're going to try and defend it, But if we break through that, I think we could really see the shorts cover and start to scramble, specifically on the silver market. Now, we will be wrapping up that 2025 precious metals outlook over the weekend. It's also going to have the top 5 trading ideas in the metals markets for 2025. We'll have a sign up link for that early in the description of this video below early next week. Something else, I'll be on the Schwab Network at 2:40 p.m. Central Time, and it's always a great real conversation with Oliver Rednick, so you want to check that out. It'll be on the Schwab Network here later on today. You guys got any questions? You give me a call, 312-858-7303. Remember, futures and option trading involves risk of loss, may not be suitable to all investors. Good luck, good trading.